Hey everyone, it's Andrzej on Software. Today I would like to tell you two techniques how to detect, have a chance of detecting bounded context in your existing application. I will use a Rails example, but there is nothing specific about Rails. It's just coming from a project that we were working on recently. It's an e-commerce project and there's a typical pattern, actually two patterns, which help us detecting the bounded context. One pattern is that at some point a cart is being kind of changed, the state of the cart is being changed, and now it's not a cart, it's an order or it's a sale, for example. So detecting, and usually in Rails applications you would implement it by having a type attribute, and the type would be set as a default to cart, and then it would be an order or a sale. The second thing that you can detect in the code is where you duplicate certain data, like address or product price or product VAT rate, which is a good pattern for persisting the product data as it was there when things were happening. You don't want the changes in the future to change your past. I hope I got it right. And this is a good pattern, but it's showing you that you are preserving some data because they need to stay there while the future may change. And those two things together, it can show you that there is some kind of context boundary. I'm talking about bounded context as in domain-driven design. The same, you can call it differently in different terminology words. So here it's showing that you may have a cart object belonging to, I don't know, e-commerce bounded context, for example, while when it's becoming an order, maybe you have an ordering bounded context, or maybe you have a sales bounded context. Or if we're talking about delivering the order at some point, and then you copy the address, for example, we might be talking about delivery bounded context. So it's not like a certain thing, but it's just like one heuristic or two heuristics how to detect where your boundaries are. So maybe the object kind of comes to the end of its life cycle in the e-commerce world, while in the ordering world it's just starting. Also a good bonus one heuristic is to ask yourself a question whether an order can come from somewhere else than from being a cart. And in most e-commerce it's true. An order can be, for example, typed manually or being important from another, I don't know, from files or from other system. So that's like the third heuristic here to detect that if an object can become to a certain state without being in the previous states, maybe it lives in a different bounded context. That's it for today. Thank you.